Oh yeah, Mama block you here, I bet. Because you're naughty, right?
No.
Because you did something wrong, right?
No.
Then why?
I feel my Chinese girl.
Yeah, that is mean you did something wrong.
And to have even more fun with this effect, you can go to the magic wand and then to liquefy. And then if you set liquefy to twirl right or twirl left, and turn up the distortion to 50, I have the pressure to max, size, that's something you can play around with, and I have the momentum set to none, and then you can get this crazy kaleidoscope effect, which is just really relaxing to look at. Another relaxing thing to do is to fill your canvas with 4 colors like this, and then again go to the magic wand to liquefy, and set it to twirl right or twirl left, with distortion and momentum set to none, pressure to max, and with the size you can play around, and then tap your pen and hold it right in the center. Then you get this really satisfying swirl. And if you move around a bit, things will get crazy, but still nicely satisfying. Next we'll do some surprise coloring. First we need to make a surprise color brush. I'd like to go to the calligraphy brushes and use the script brush for this. You can adjust this brush or you can make a duplicate by sliding to the left and then tapping duplicate. Then go to the brush settings, then go to color dynamics, and then go to stroke color jitter. And turn up the hue all the way to max.
That's the
This
eye.
way, every time you lift your pen and start painting again, you'll get a different hue.
And this is my life going horribly wrong.
And then let's pick a color. I'd like to use a bit like light pastel color, something like this, to start with. Then if you have a coloring page and you have imported it into Word, you can tap the N next to the file and then set it to darken. Then you can tap it again and set it to reference. And then on this layer, underneath it, we will do the coloring. Make sure the opacity of your brush is at 100%, and I'll set my size to 12%, but you can definitely play around with that. And then every time you color something, you will get a different color. Make sure to not let your pen as you fill in a shape.
Okay, so this is the body. I'll add in some more details.
Or what you could also do is color a small part and then tap and hold to grab that color and then drag it into the shape. And then use continue filling to also fill any gaps that you see. So this will be the color, the base color for our cat. And then you can tap this little check mark and continue coloring in whatever coloring page or that you're coloring. And it'll be a surprise what color it will be every time. And you can continue doing this until you have colored your entire coloring page. And then when you need to tidy things up, you can either go back to the original script brush in case you have duplicated it, or if you have adjusted the original script brush, you can slide to the left and tap reset. And then you can just pick local colors without having the brush change its color and then fix little areas. Now here's another satisfying, relaxing activity, picking colors from noise. We'll go to the magic wand, then tap noise, then slide the pen finger all the way to the right, and then over here, tap a little lightning bolt and set it to multi. Now we have, when we turn this off, we have all these colored little pixels. Now if you don't like these colors, then you can go to the magic wand again, and then go to use saturation brightness. Let's zoom in. And then you can change the hue to change the colors you're seeing. You can also turn up the brightness if you want some lighter colors, or turn up the saturation, or down if you want to have more saturated or less saturated colors. And then you can tap the magic wand again. And you go to the magic wand again, and then to liquefy. You can set it to expand. I have distortion and momentum set to none, pressure to max. I have my size at 90%, but it really depends on your canvas size. And you can tap and hold on your screen, and it'll pick a random color every time. In case you want to make a skin tones color picker, you can make a new layer on top of this one. Tap the plus, then tap the M here, and set it to color over here at the bottom. And we'll grab a base skin tone, something like this, and drag it onto your screen. Then we can pinch these two layers together, and then go back to liquefy, tap and hold, and you will get a random skin color. Another way to waste some time with liquefy is by creating 3D faces. You can go to the magic wand and to liquefy, and we can use all these options to create a crazy face. And if you adjust the size of your brush, you can adjust different elements of the photo, and with push, you can push and pull, create a very, very creepy smile. I think I kind of look like a house elf, but it's nice to play
Here's a
around with
few
this,
drawing
just being
tips.
creepy faces.
If you want to
Also
draw a
make
creepy
a
face,
surprise drawing. And
draw
every
a
surprise
normal
is
face
a
without
star.
the nose.
And the way to do
Then
that
put
is
too
by
much,
changing the background
put a
color
little
to
too
black,
much
so
effort
we'll
on the
tap here.
eyes.
And then make sure your brush is set to black as well. And then with whatever brush you like, start drawing. I will
Don't ask
draw
me how I
a
got this.
crazy
I just
face.
got.
I'll make a circle and eyes. And you can't see what you're drawing. You can kind of guess it, but you're never sure about the exact end result. Maybe it needs ears. I don't know where to put them. Maybe some hair. And then for the reveal, you can go back to background color and set it to white. I think that's pretty good. Now we'll surprise ourselves again, but this time by painting in black and white and not knowing what colors we're using. To do this, you need to go to your settings on your iPad, then go to accessibility and to display and text size. And then over here, you'll find color filters. You can turn it on, and then your entire screen will be in grayscale. So when we go back to Procreate and you go to your color wheel, you don't know what colors you're picking. I'm going to create a portrait. I'll use a round chalk pencil, and I'll try to start with light colors. Let me go to classic, since I'm pretty familiar with the color circle and know what colors are where. So I'll just start with some bright colors, and I'll start drawing whatever you like. I'm going to draw a face, and I'll just start out with a sketch. You can spend as long as you like. You can create something that is a bit more complicated, or you can create something very simple. Doesn't really matter. It matters that you'll get a nice surprise in the end. Just make sure to, every once in a while, change your color, change this bar, so that you get multiple colors for your drawing. Don't forget to give your drawing a nice background color. So go to background color, and let's slide to here. Not sure what color it is, but we'll be surprised. And then when you go back to your settings and turn the color filter off, it's time for the reveal. And then you'll have this super colorful drawing, which is still accurate because all the values are right. The final thing to do, which is fun when you're bored, is to just experiment with creating brushes. To create a brush, you need to use pure black. So we'll grab pure black. And then you can use whatever brush you like. I'll just use one from my treasure chest brush pack, the round chalk brush. You can get that brush pack for free if you go to freefromflow.com. And I'd like to make a simple stick man. Just something like this. Maybe he's a little little low. So just a very simple stick man. I want its arms to be longer. And you can really draw whatever you like for your crazy brush. Let's move this one up a little bit. So it's in the center of our square canvas. Do make sure that you have a square canvas. Then make a new layer underneath this. So tap the quilt.
Okay, this
and then make sure you fill that layer
is the
with white.
result.
You can drag that in there. Then pinch these two together. So now you have your brush dab, and this can be anything. Really, just go crazy and see what happens when you create a brush and tap this layer.